quickly talk about the main differences on the cameras just so you can get started with it nice and easily. If there's any questions that you want answering that are more specific to you and what you shoot, then let me know, and I'll go into it into more detail with you afterwards. But the main point of this is hopefully you get a chance to use your cameras nice and easily and you enjoy it at the end of the day, which I'm sure you will, you absolutely will. So the main differences on the X-T2, which I'm sure you're aware, is that it has a new 24 megapixel camera. So you've gone from 16 megapixels on the X-T1 now to 24 on the X-T2, and you also have the same sensor and processor in the X Pro 2 as well. Now, two big differences with this camera, and the two things that are unique with this camera, firstly are the new autofocus tracking system, and secondly the 4K video element of it. So, previously on the X-T1 and the X Pro 2 you had a wide tracking software which worked really well for motorsports because it was one single plane. However, subjects moving towards you or birds moving around erratically, it was a little bit hit and miss. So what we've done, we've had sports and wildlife photographers test this out, test the X-T2 and also the 100-400 out for us, so that we know it is working to their standards and what they're expecting. And now you can completely customise it, so you can have it to ignore obstacles that come between you and your subject. You can have it to, you can let the camera know that you've got subjects that will be suddenly appearing. You can tell it that they're steady moving subjects, or you can tell it that they're erratic moving subjects. So you have a lot more choice now than you previously did. You can then also go in and customise it as well. Going on to the 4K element side of it, that is a big newbie for Fujifilm. So now it does have its own dedicated mode in there. It's not just a red button on the front. You do have F-log recording as well. And you do also have a quick 4K option. So if you want to shoot 4K video quality, but you don't have the time and don't want to spend the time editing the footage afterwards, then you simply film with a film simulation mode embedded. So the film simulation modes that you're all used to on the stills, you can now use in the 4K video side of it. It basically saves doing your colour grading afterwards, and it cuts down a lot of editing time, believe me on that. Okay, so you can now combine the two. You now also have the boost grip, which is different to the X-T1 boost grip. This does add in extra features to the camera. So first of all, you have two batteries in here, so you're now running off 3 in total. You're generally going from 330-ish shots up to 1,000. Obviously that varies depending on how you shoot. I generally get a lot more out of that, but that's what they stated. But when you're in boost mode, you go from 8 frames per second to 11, and it also improves the blackout as well. I can go into it in more detail with yourselves personally afterwards to see how it's suited to what you shoot yourself.